Hello and welcome back to PSN News. I'm Carly Knowlton. Tonight I have the amazing opportunity to speak with Maddy Dowdell, the president of Penn State's Blue and White Society. Thank you so much for coming in tonight, Maddy.
Thank you for having me.
So to start off, generally, what is Penn State's Blue and White Society?
Yeah, so that's the big question, isn't it? So Blue and White Society, basically, in simple terms, we're the student chapter of the Alumni Association. And so we like to provide different opportunities for our students and say that we are providing students with the ultimate Penn State experience. So providing them networking opportunities with alumni while also giving them the experience of their 4 years on campus with events with our over 5,000 members.
Okay. Well, and there's 750,000 living alumni from Penn State. Mm-hmm. So to start making those connections as a first-year student at Penn State, it's incredible. So I think everyone should get a chance to join. Is it too late now to get involved?
No, absolutely not. You can get involved at any point in your career as a student here during your undergrad and your graduate experience as well.
Awesome. And how much does that cost if a student were to get involved?
So it's $15, but it goes right through your Bursar account, so you never see the money leave. Same places where your tuition or your meal plan goes through.
Well, that's nice and easy. Yeah. Just have, maybe your parents just pay for it.
Exactly.
Do you know how many students you have currently involved?
So we're just about to hit 5,000.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Wow. And I assume you joined as a first-year student as well?
Yep. I was a first-year student, and it has been the best experience that I could have ever asked for.
I bet. So I know that you have some event coming up this Saturday. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah. So this Saturday we have our Winter Fest. So we do participate in Thon, and this will be our event for Thon to benefit them and our efforts for fundraising. So we'll have a Santa there. It's a community open event, so any person in the community can come. We'll have Santa there, and we'll have crafts and winter activities for students to participate in.
Oh, that's fun. That's really cute. And this has been happening for a few years, or no, because of COVID?
A few years now. I know we did have it last year, and I believe it was before COVID as well.
Okay. And you'll be there on Saturday, I'm guessing?
Yeah, I'll be there.
So what can students kind of expect to see when they're there? There's hot cocoa, I think you said?
Yep, hot chocolate and different snacks and activities and crafts that we can do.
Awesome. And what time does that start at?
So that's from 2 to 4 at the Hintz Family Alumni Center.
Okay. So if a student were to join, is there a meeting every week or no?
So we have our monthly general member meetings, but then we also sprinkle in other events and activities and workshops for our students to also get professional development opportunities as well. So in the spring, we'll have a resume building workshop and an email building workshop as well.
Oh, that's awesome. So you can only attend those activities if you are involved in the...
Yep, so they are member-exclusive events.
Okay, but this Saturday, anyone can come?
Anyone can come from the entire community.
Okay, awesome. So I know you said you worked a little bit with Thon. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yeah, so we do have our Thon committee, and it's a great experience for any of our students to, if they're looking to get a little bit more personal rather than just being that larger 5,000. I think our Thon committee is a little bit smaller so students get a more personal experience.
Yeah. So will you go to Thon weekend and everyone stands in the bleachers and all that?
Yep, so we'll be at Thon weekend. We have a section in the bleachers, and we are there the entire 46 hours.
Wow.
Yeah.
And so I know that in the past, Blue and White Society has done cool stuff like the first week of school with ice cream and stuff. How does that normally look? And is it a lot to plan?
So we do have events that are open to students. This is our opportunity to kind of introduce ourselves to those who might not know who we are. And so those are open to all students. We'll have one of those events in late February or early March. And then we also have our annual PSI Heart You Week at the end of April, the week before the blue and white game.
Okay. What does that day kind of look like?
So the PSI Heart You Week, that's an entire weeks-long event. And so each day we'll have 2 or 3 activities for students to come and participate in.
Oh, that's awesome. And I follow their Instagram, so I know every few hours I'll look and be like, oh, what's going on at this hour? I'm going to pop over in between class, grab a scoop of ice cream.
Yeah.
But it seems like an incredible club. I'm involved in a lot of clubs, but I think I'm going to have to add this one on the list.
I would definitely recommend.
And it's just Penn State, again, there's so many alumni, so getting those connections, just building a few each year, it's going to make a difference when you're out getting a job.
Absolutely. I mean that is what our tuition goes to pay for as well as our experience of our 4 years or 4+ years here. We're also paying for the alumni interaction as well that we get afterwards. That's what we pay for.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense. So besides getting all these connections, are there other benefits for students to join, would you say?
Yeah, so the biggest one that we like to push is 10% off the student bookstore. That does include the Starbucks, if you're wondering. So that's another great opportunity. We have Kaplan Test Prep discounts on renter's insurance, life insurance, pet insurance. I mean, almost any insurance that you could ask for are some of our big ones.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know why anyone would turn this down.
Yeah.
It seems like everything is just lining up perfectly. It's incredible. But thank you that's all the time that we have for today, but thank you for coming.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
I've learned so much. A lot of people don't know what this is, so hopefully they'll tune in and see what Blue and White Society is all about.
Well, we'd love to have them.
To stay updated with the organization, you can follow them on Instagram at BWPSU. Up next, Hannah and Max will bring you the latest news from across the nation. Stay tuned.